like a review. They use it as a broadcast.
Let's meet your Cleveland Cavaliers starting lineup.
Hello, everyone. Get ready for NBA action live on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. The Cleveland Cavaliers coming to this one after a win against the Heat in Miami.
And even in hostile territory, as they were that day, they had no jitters at all. I mean, the confidence kept growing as the shots kept falling.
Well, at the end of the day, these guys are professionals. They are used to going on the road and finding a way to get it done.
Let's check out Toronto's starting lineup. Inside, it's Patterson by Valanciunas. Lowry out there with Powell. And it's DeRozan in at the small forward. Powell, that's good. Now, here's Richardson, guarded by Powell. It's Richardson on the wing. Bucket is good.
A strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
He may be ready to throw down the gauntlet in this game, just attacking the basket early on.
And the whistle blows as the basket counts, and a three-point play chance right here. One free throw coming up.
Look at the concentration from Valanciunas on that play. Takes the foul and still finishes the play.
The Raptors shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. Irving drives in. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Lowry. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
It's something they better correct quickly because he'll start running wild if they don't defend him any tougher than that.
Here's Patterson. Drops in the tray. Patterson's got his first 3 points of the game.
Unbelievable play calling so far. 4 straight buckets to start this one off.
Toronto, they've gone 4-4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Valanciunas and Durant sends it back, and he's able to get it back. The wide open look here for DeRozan, and it's off from three-point range. Cleveland's gone 0-3 from three-point land, nothing yet going outside. Outside Irving. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
You know, Kyrie is a star in this league, but he has a chance to be a superstar.
Outside DeRozan. Here's the floater. Here's Durant. Toronto grabs the miss. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
And hard to say whether it was the game plan defensively that let them down or just the inability to really bring the fire on that side of the ball.
I think it was a little bit of both. Just no heart really on the defensive end. That's what cost them.
Way up there. And guys, he saw his chance to earn a little camera time there and took it.
Rocking the rim with some major force.
Anytime you get an opportunity to show off a little bit, you have to take it.
And that replay is sponsored by Kia, the Kia Slam Cam, giving us a great look at that one.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agility.
That shot a little beyond his winning range. Richardson's got 5. The Raptors have gone 6 of 9, shooting it well. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Dwayne Casey. Dave, what'd you find out?
Thanks, Kevin. He told me that when you're playing against a team as good as they are inside, you have to stop the easy looks. He said if they can keep them out of the paint, they'll be in good shape to win. We'll see, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Durant, the pass to Irving. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Puts one up from 19. And Durant gets it to go. The assist by Richardson. Durant's got his second bucket of the night.
Good defense, better offense. Durant more than capable of burying shots with a hand in his face.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. This game against Cleveland is the first time they've met this season.
And they swept this club in the regular season, but ended up falling to them in the playoffs.
And it's a completely new group on the floor for the Cavaliers. Williams dishes to DeRozan. That's tipped.
It has not been an easy quarter for him offensively, but I like that he's staying aggressive.
Here's LeVert. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. LeVert's got his first points of the game. Raptors trail by 3. He's guarded by Johnson. Feeds it to Joseph to stop the run. Here's Pirtle. Outside DeRozan. Here's Joseph. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
Great heads-up look there from DeRozan to get his teammate an easy basket.
Here's Murray. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Cleveland shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
And a season ago at the charity stripe, this is a group that shot an impressive 81%.
Toronto, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. And the Cavaliers pushing it up. That jam!
Nice!
I mean, just beautiful.
I totally agree.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Now, here's DeRozan. Not a lot of room. Kicks to Joseph. 1 second left. And released it in time, but it's off the mark. Offense, the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Cavaliers on top, ending the first quarter on a 15-6 run. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And power forward Patrick Patterson getting better every season. He said that his college career at Kentucky really helped prepare him for his life as a pro.
I think my 3 years at Kentucky, caused what I am now, as far as being a sound player, a guy who's not all about.
Patterson Clark is exactly the guy he says he is, and that's why he's one of those glue guys you've got to have on your team.
And the kind of guy who his teammates love, because they know he's always going to have their back, always going to work hard, and always going to bring it.
All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
This is almost like a volleyball game when you watch just how many shots they've blocked or altered.
Their defense has been a huge factor today. They are just batting away everything in their sights.
So on the floor for Toronto to start this second quarter. They've got Lowry. Also Corey Joseph out there. Pirtle is out there with Williams. Here's Irving. The shot comes out. Excellent D there from Williams. Toronto trailing. Pass to Lowry. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. And Joseph kicks to Lowry. To the right side. 6 to shoot. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
What vision from Pirtle, getting the pass over to the wide open man.
Lowry against Irving. Now here's Murray. He's guarded closely. Another miss by Irving. And the Raptors shooting an outstanding 53% for the game. And that basket is going to count. Goaltending, the official call.
Well, you got to like the aggressive D going for the block, but he got it just as it was on its way down.
And the Cavaliers with some changes. Durant's checked in for Johnson. And it's Richardson in for Murray. Powell, the pass to Lowry. And Durant sends it back.
The standing reach of a center, the mobility of a guard. No wonder Durant sent that one back.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
He thrives in the open court. Such an aggressive finisher. He knows his teammate loves to shoot from that spot on the floor and get him the ball exactly there.
It's Durant on the wing. Fires from deep. That one's all good. Now he's 3 for 5 from the field.
Not only is he a deadly shooter from out there, but he is towering over his defender.
Now here is Lowry. 17 points for him last game against Chicago.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
And Kevin Durant with the slam.
Slashing in for the hammer. KD showing how to punish the rim.
Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Lowry dishes to Valanciunas. And that one drops. Valanciunas has got 8 points.
Yeah, and they're starting to warm up from the field this quarter.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, saw some things that just weren't working for them and wants to make some adjustments.
A great timeout call there to make some changes and get the momentum back in his team's favor.
For the Cavaliers, Joel Embiid comes in for Sabonis, and it's Beasley in for Jeff Green. The Raptors also with a sub, Patrick Patterson. He's checked in for Kyle Lowry. The Cavaliers trail by 3. Nobody near Irving. Off target with his 3.
Tough to cut into the lead when you can't make shots. He's been off all period.
And Patterson kicks the foul. Back to Patterson for 3. They get the rebound. Valanciunas with that miss. He is now 4 for 7 from the field. Durant with it. Williams picks him up. It's stolen by Valanciunas. Now the Raptors moving it up. Here's Powell. No good that time. And Cleveland will come the other way. Richardson kicks to Durant. Back to Richardson. And it's blocked.
Just a great job of timing on the block from Patterson.
It's the mark, and there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
Wow, he got waxed on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
DeMar DeRozan, he's checked in for Williams. Both shots good from the stripe.
And that's another area where he is just a superb player. Excellent at the free throw line.
Now here's Richardson, guarded by Powell. Irving for 3. Up again. And it's Toronto with the rebound. Valanciunas has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Madison passes to Pop. Valanciunas. Beasley with the rebound. Beasley's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Here's Durant. Yes, and it's Irving picking up the assist. And that's now 11 points for Kevin Durant.
He is just getting hotter as the game goes along, building on a strong start. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second quarter.
But he stays with it. Here's Powell. Sweet little floater. Powell's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Richardson, no luck.
And after hitting only 1 3 in the first quarter, he has none here in the second.
Here's Joseph. The dish to Patterson. Beyond the arc. And it's Durant with the rebound.
Great perimeter D. Gave a good shooter absolutely no room to operate.
Back to Beasley. From deep, Richardson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Richardson's got 8 points. The Raptors have gone 7 of 16, shooting just under 50% here in the second quarter. DeRozan against Durant. Here's DeRozan. Valanciunas with a screen on Durant. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. Raptors lead by 2. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We got to come out and play our game and keep going out there and pushing. Our defense and everybody's rotating, so we're playing together right now.
We'll see if you stay connected in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
And we hope you've enjoyed our first half of action. I'm Ernie Johnson welcoming you back. Shaquille O'Neal is right there. Kenny the Jet Smith is right there. And this here is the halftime report. The first quarter for the Raptors was fairly even. They only had a couple rough stretches, and as the first period came to a close, they had a 4-point deficit. They took control of the game in the second quarter, coming back to take a 2-point lead into the locker room with them. And taking a look at the Raptors, Kenny, what did you see out there?
Well, there was a big spark from the bench in the first half. Sometimes you're hoping for your reserves to come in and just hold court, but they didn't do that. They actually got better.
Shaq, how do you think Cleveland played?
They were strong in transition. Seemed like the guys fed off the higher tempo. Certainly, they definitely got the looks they wanted, playing an outstanding game. They can keep it up in the second half, they may wear the other side out.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show. The third quarter.
Glad to have you back with us in Cleveland as we take a look down at the outside portion of Quicken Loans Arena. The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
Always been a dynamic scorer, and we saw in that first half the entire repertoire on display.
Yeah, he did a nice job. He got some easy buckets, made some tough shots. He erupted in the first half of play.
Durant is out there with Beasley. Then there's Richardson. Then it's Kyrie Irving. And it's Embiid in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now. Powell with it, guarded now by Durant. A shot by Lowry. Wide open. Nailed from three-point land.
Lowry gets more and more comfortable launching threes the longer he's in the league.
Richardson, no luck. Raptors leading by 5. Here's DeRozan. DeRozan can't get that one to fall. Embiid dishes to Irving. And the rejection by Valanciunas. And Patterson kicks to Lowry. Lets it go from the wing, and he nails the jumper. Lowry's got 5 points now this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Richardson the pass to Durant. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Kevin Durant, for his career, almost 90% at the free throw line. He'll make you pay.
Amir Johnson's checked in for Cleveland. Green comes in for Michael Beasley.
His soft touch from the line is rare for a big man.
Moving against Lowry. Outside DeRozan. Powell dishes to DeRozan. Excellent use of the screen that time. DeRozan's got his first 2 points.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
Here's Richardson. Drops in the layup for 2.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
Pass to Powell. That falls. Nice speed that time from Kyle Lowry. Lowry's got his 5th assist in this one. The Cavaliers trail by 7, and it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. A chance here to take a moment and compare the front court and back court scoring on the night for the Cavaliers.
And it's been guard play, which really has shouldered the burden offensively here. They'd like a bit more production from the front court, but in the meantime, this backcourt has kept them in the game.
2 minutes into the second half of play now. And DeRozan kicks to Purtle. Soft touch off the glass. And now it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Richardson, good.
You don't see the finger roll that much anymore, but when you do, it's always a treat.
Powell for 3. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Durant, wide open, he fires. Second shot opportunity. Got a hand on it.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
Green with the block. It's Richardson on the wing, guarded by Powell. Moving against Lowry. Irving kicks to Richardson. Johnson the screen. 6 on the shot clock. Pirtle with the steal. And oh, here we go. Lowry's got the fast break chance. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Durant. Right now, let's bring up the 2K leaderboard and see the teams that really knew how to clog the passing lanes last season. The Raptors third.
You could tell by watching them how much they enjoy playing defense. They seem to have an endless reserve of energy flying around and pressuring the basketball.
Cleveland on defense. 7-point differential. And good that time.
Pirtle showing a little speed and some handles on that drive.
And the Cavaliers call time here.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under.
Some changes for Toronto. Marvin Williams is checked in for DeRozan. And Corey Joseph subbed in for Powell. Here's Irving. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. Irving's got 9. Raptors leading by 7. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Joseph, the pass to Williams. On the money with the open jumper. Williams has got the lead back up to 9 now for Toronto.
That's just an awesome assist. Really paced the ball in their ideal spot.
Murray, no good.
And they continue to control the glass.
Lowry from outside. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
There's the pick. Irving from long range. Another miss by Irving.
He just looks uncomfortable offensively, really over the course of the whole game, and is killing his team.
And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. And it's in there.
They caught the D in a rough spot and took advantage of them there.
40 seconds left in the third. Lowry against Irving. Puts up a 3. That shot off. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here's Bryan. Good work defensively by Lowry. Toronto leading by 10. Williams dishes to Lowry. There's a good screen. Lets it go from deep. But they get it back.
And Lowry really looking comfortable in this one, going right at defenders.
That's tipped, and that's out of bounds. Cleveland will retain possession. Irving for 3. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. It's the Raptors up by 12. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Toronto leading by 12. So for Toronto right now, Lowry and DeRozan, the core of this team at the guard spots. Inside, it's Patterson by Valanciunas, and it's Williams at the 3 side. Bryant, Patterson defending. Richardson, good. Richardson's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Cavs.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in his zone.
And DeMar DeRozan the bucket on the assist by Lowry. Lowry's got his 7th assist in the game. Embiid. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 8th rebound here tonight. A good look from DeRozan. Again, Toronto.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Richardson kicks to Irving. A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Patrick Patterson.
Despite his size, Kyrie taking it up hard in the painted area.
Kevin Durant's checked in for Cleveland. And Toronto also making a switch. Powell's checked in. Here's DeRozan. Another miss by DeRozan.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
And the basket is good.
And you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
And the pass to Powell. Back to Lowry. For 3. Patterson, that's good. Patterson's got the lead up to 14 now for the Raptors.
Add another triple to their second half total.
3 ball, 3 ball, 3 ball. That's what we're hearing in the second half.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He said, do you want this game? Don't tell me about it. Show me and show your teammates. We've got to play better, and we've got to play harder if we're going to come back. Guys?
And they're scoring much more efficiently here in the second half, and they've gotten that field goal percentage above 50. And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. Dishes to Durant. Offline with his 3. The Raptors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Powell for 3. And it's Durant with the rebound. Durant's got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Irving. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. 15 points for Kyrie Irving.
A strong finisher. Kyrie exhibits good body control after contact.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession. Cleveland now. Time running out. He feeds it to Richardson. Inside. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. First one falls for him. And both free throws good for Beasley. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Irving against Lowry. Patterson, the screen. Here's DeRozan. And the rejection by Embiid. And now the Cavaliers. Fast break. Irving's got the ball.
We know what he's capable of inside. That's a good shot for him. He's kicking himself that he couldn't get it to go.
Lowry kicks to Valanciunas. He scores his 5th field goal. He's taken 9 shots to get those 5. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Left side Durant. Irving for 3. Hits it from 3-point range. Irving's got 11 points here in just the second half.
The thing about Kyrie, he has great natural balance when setting up for the jumper.
Passes it to Powell. He kicks it to Valanciunas. Valanciunas sets a screen for DeRozan. Just 5 on the clock. And it's sent back by Irving. Richardson kicks to Irving. Durant for 3. Good! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
That's what he does. Put the ball in KD's hands, and he'll deliver.
Here's DeRozan. They get it back. Second chance shot. Lowry from outside. Lowry can't get that one to fall.
That's a look you cannot pass up. It's also one you shouldn't miss.
And Durant, here we go. Money!
I mean, no hesitation in the clutch. Scoring the ball is second nature to KD.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Lowry kicks to DeRozan. And it's wide right. Puts off the rim.
The deepest knows he loves that in-between area and closed out pass.
What a bucket at one of the more crucial moments of the game.
You know I love that crunch time. This is where the big-time players are made.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that will put them up by 2.
Kyle Lowry has always been so consistent at getting himself to the free throw line.
Big-time free throws there. That could be the difference. It forces them now into a three-point attempt.
And the Cavaliers call time here. They're behind by 3. 15 seconds left in the game. $15 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Beasley against Williams. It's stolen by DeRozan. And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
No choice but to foul there, but he's probably the last guy you want to see on the line.
Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
That's all, folks. Terrific job at the line to put this one in the bag.
Timeout called the Cavaliers. They're down by 5. 7 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
And look, this one's out of reach. I don't know what they're thinking with this timeout.
Well, maybe the coach just wants a chance to try out a new play here. But I agree. This one is over.
And so it's Toronto winning this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. I mean, they really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kyle, congrats on the win. What did you guys want to accomplish and get this win?
Everybody played, and we all played together. You know, we stayed, aggressive and stayed the course of the game.
Thanks again, Kyle. Congrats on the win. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it up, folks. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to present our Jordan Player of the Game, Kyle Lowry. His performance was absolutely phenomenal tonight. And that'll do it for this edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Kenny Smith, for Shaquille O'Neal, for Kevin Harlan, and for the entire 2K Sports group,